In studio today, we are joined by Anthony Crescenzi, who is the executive chef of K.I.S.S, which is a back east pizza and beef joint here in Scottsdale.
Correct.
Thank you for joining us today.
You're quite welcome.
Now, you just opened in October.
Yes.
But you had a grand opening, which happened on Monday.
On Monday, yeah.
Okay.
We opened up in the middle of October to give ourselves a little bit of a soft opening, kind of work the bugs out, train the staff, get systems in place, and once we felt we were ready, we did the grand opening, yes, last Monday.
And the mayor was there?
The mayor was in attendance. He actually cut the ribbon.
Make it.
Yeah, he cut the ribbon and he went inside and made a pie with me.
Oh my god! Did he get to take it home? Was
yes,
he proud?
He did. He was very proud of his pie. He whispered to me saying, "Oh, I used to own a pizzeria."
Oh,
so
he's like, step aside, Anthony.
Yeah, I was like,
aside.
"Oh, all right, then, have at it." And he tried throwing his dough in the air, but his pizza turned out pretty nice.
Well, coming from the executive chef, I think that's a compliment.
Yeah.
Well, you actually, the name of the restaurant, first of all, K.I.S.S. What does that mean?
Keep it simple, stupid.
Okay, explain that.
There was a little bit of a controversy when we first came out with the name. People thought it might be a little bit offensive. The name originates from when the owner and myself are sitting down going over the concept, myself with the food and him with the overall design. We're both very eccentric people, and so to keep reminding ourselves, keep it simple, because I wanted to do 6 items, and I was like, well, what if I had this, or what if I do it this way? And he's like, just keep it simple. So it's a reminder to ourselves to keep it simple, keep it pure, and keep it original.
I think that's great.
The stupid part is just me and him joking around with each other. Right.
Well, tell me about the dishes that you actually have at the restaurant. We'll start over here. We've got a salad, it looks like. Yeah,
we have 2 salads. One of them is a chicken Caesar, homemade Caesar dressing, organic chicken, and fresh cut romaine. The one I have displayed here is our antipasto salad.
Okay.
It's a traditional Italian salad from back east. It's got the 4 meats, the mortadella, the pepperoni, the capicola, and the Genoa salami.
Sounds really good.
All of them good, the best I can find, imported from Italy.
Oh.
Organic tomatoes, black olives, artichokes, roasted red peppers, and it's tossed with a creamy Italian dressing.
Ooh, just to top it off.
Just to top it off.
And what do we have here?
The next one is our Chicago dog. I showed the double dog here, but
the fries on it. It has fries on it.
Where I grew up, this is how you got a hot dog. You got 4 ingredients. It was mustard, onion, the neon green relish, and sport peppers. That's it. If you asked for ketchup, even if it was for your fries, you got thrown out. Literally
just
thrown out.
Just a warning. I'm so glad you're watching this.
And I'm saying it the polite way. I was 8 years old the first time I went there to this place, Gina Jude's, and I said, hey, can I get some ketchup on my hot dog? It wasn't, hey, please leave, or we don't serve ketchup. It was,
I'm going to have to escort you out.
But the way they did it is we took a straight potato, fresh cut French fries, and I fry it in a unique shortening that's indigenous to Chicago. It's produced in a small suburb right outside of Chicago, and it's fortified with nitrates, beef base, and different seasonings. So I can guarantee there's no similar tasting French fry like this in the valley.
Okay. All right. And then what else do we have here? You're actually going to make a sandwich.
I am going to make it. This is our traditional Italian hoagie.
Okay.
Start out with the ganella bread.
Ganella bread.
The Genoa salami.
Ooh, yeah. That stuff looks good.
The hot capicola. The imported mortadella. Got to have the pistachios in it. Then the sliced romaine lettuce, Roma tomatoes.
It's almost like the salad in a bun,
it is.
Sorta,
The golden Italian dressing.
Is this the same dressing that's on the...
No, this one is a creamier one. This one is a golden one. All the dressings are, homemade. It's nothing out of a bottle. No.
All right.
No shortcuts, no crap.
Do you sell the dressings?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay.
And a little bit of red onion, and we top it off with a little bit of sliced pepperoncini for garnish. There you go.
That looks fantastic.
It is. It's one of my favorites. The next item I have here is the beef and sausage combo. We serve the sandwich 3 ways.
Ultimate meat lovers.
It is. You can either order this sandwich with just Italian beef, just Italian sausage, or get it the way that I like it, which is the combo. Confuses a lot of people that aren't from Chicago because they see it up on the board and they're like, hey, I want to order the combo. So I give them the sandwich and they're looking at me, hey, where's my fries and drink? And I'm like, it's a combo because it's got the beef and the sausage, the roasted sweet bell peppers, the hot giardiniera, and a little bit of juice on top to keep it nice and moist.
That's good. And then last but not least, definitely not least,
we serve 2 kinds of pizzas there, New York style and Chicago style. The owner who I mentioned earlier is from New York.
Okay.
Hence why I had to throw a New
Best
York
of both
pie
worlds,
on it.
right?
Well, you know, I'm a Chicago guy,
I'm sure it was painful.
This is a true Chicago style deep dish. It's not like a lot of places when I moved out here, I tried it. It was this thick, but it was all dough. It was like a focaccia bread with a little bit of cheese and sauce.
Okay.
This is how,
definitely not like that.
No, this is how I remember eating it back home. It's, you know, a thin cornmeal crust, the best imported mozzarella I can find, pepperoni, and San Marzano tomato sauce on top.
Now, how long does this take to make?
This takes 45 minutes just to cook, and then it needs to set for an additional 10 minutes. It's kind of like lasagna.
Right.
Try to take it out of the pan, it's gonna flop all over the place and be a hot mess.
You gotta be patient for this one,
You gotta be patient, but it's definitely worth the wait.
Okay.
I mean, the place that I modeled it after in Chicago, when you would go there, it was definitely 2 hours before you got your pie, so it was an ordeal, it was an experience, but it's certainly worth it.
Great. Well, and then the location, where are you located?
We're located right next to the venue in Old Town Scottsdale on 3rd Avenue and just west of Scottsdale Road.
Okay, and then I want to ask real quick, I heard something about the water that you use?
Yeah, everything that I do here, it's either the best ingredients that I can find, organic or imported. But the other thing I try to do is stay very true to Chicago. I don't want to slap Chicago style, you know, just on the banner outside to draw a crowd. Everything is completely authentic down to the water. I had a guy develop a system that turns Arizona water into Chicago water. I'm not a chemist, I don't know how. When he came in,
take his word for it, right?
He said, yeah, I went to the township and here's a readout of your water. It's like a stock
Did you
chart.
like a
all
taste
these
test?
Yeah, like 20 different things on there, and he's, you know, and then after he ran the water through his contraption, it was 99% accurate.
Wow.
And that plays a big part in the pizza crust, the flavoring of the hot dogs, because they have to be steamed, the beef that's cooked in, so it's definitely an authentic Chicago taste.
Well, I'm going to have to get out there and try it. My goodness, actually, you know, I think I'm just going to take this.
By all means, it's all yours.
Be the taste tester. No, it looks great, it smells great, and congratulations on the opening.
Thank you very much.